Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. I am an intuitive ascension-based astrologer, a tarot reader, a Reiki master, and an angelic healer, and it is my mission to assist you in your awakening process. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. If you don't know your placements, you can go to a website such as Cafe Astrology or astro.com, plug in your birth information, and they will draw up a chart for you and tell you the different planetary placements. The better we understand our astrology, the better we can understand ourselves. This is going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates, take what fits, and leave the rest. So end of July, we're doing Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. What's going on for our beautiful Sagittarians? All of our Saggies. Okay. All right. We have the Five of Cups coming out as the first card here. And so I'm feeling for you guys, you know, a little bit of sadness, a little bit that feeling of loss. You feel as though you've lost something. You know, the Five of Cups is that energy of like crying over spilled milk. So there may be some sort of situation that you guys have encountered recently that kind of, it hurt your ego a little bit, it hurt your pride, it had you guys kind of like feeling some type of way, right? And so emotionally, you're just a little bit stung right now from whatever it is that was going on. And you're really in this, you've been kind of stuck in this, it's like her light is being pulled out of her and down this drain here, right? It's like you've been stuck in this kind of stagnant space where you're just, you're feeling a little bit bitter, you're feeling a little bit defeated, kind of run down, and yeah, just not in that fiery place that you guys like to be, right? Just very depleted. You're feeling very emotionally depleted. But then we have Temperance coming out here, which is balance, right? Patience. And the Ace of Pentacles, which is opportunity, right? It's some sort of offer from the universe. So everything, even if it comes from a person, right? Like that person is working on the behalf of spirit. So it's like you guys really don't have anything to worry about. It's just about understanding that, not focusing on the things that you've lost, but focusing on the things that you still have, right? It's like she's got this beautiful bowl of magic over here, but she's looking down here at what she's lost, not realizing that like our greatest losses are sometimes our greatest gains, and that may be just making space for even better things to enter into your reality, right? So it's like the shifting of perspective is going to be really helpful for you guys, and really like focusing, getting back into that space of gratitude, being grateful for the things that we have. It can be really hard sometimes. I mean, for some of you guys, you may be in this down in the dumps place because of your finances as well. Like a lot of people are being hit really hard in that area. And so it's just about balance and patience. Like something was removed from your life in order for you to find balance. And when you find that balance, there is something even better that's going to be offered to you. So just really keeping that in mind. All right, any more cards for Sagittarius? We have the Emperor. So just really being on top of your actually, I'm feeling for some of you guys that this offer is going to come from somebody who embodies this type of energy. So this is Aries energy. So for some of you, this actually could be something that happens during this transit of Mars and Aries as you become more empowered and you step into this Emperor role in your own life and begin to manifest things for yourself. Like you kind of like, you come back to yourselves a little bit. You start to realize the things that you still do have. You start to develop that patience, or you start to learn from that patience. You start to develop that balance and kind of regain your equilibrium, regain your perspective. And then this comes through for you. So you may be manifesting this yourselves through getting back into this energy of like reclaiming your power and your authority and your perspective. And for some of you, this is somebody coming in and making this offer to you. Somebody who embodies this really assertive, cool, calm, and collected kind of energy. And then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys got a lot of Pentacles energy coming in here. So the Page of Pentacles is an offer, right? And the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very well manifested in the physical realm. It's like the Earth Goddess, Earth Mother energy. So I feel as though, yeah. Yeah, you guys are going to have a lot of different offers coming your way. There's going to be something, some type of energy that's building toward an offer that is going to put you in this type of energy, put you back into this type of energy again. For those of you who were in this energy and felt like you kind of lost that, it's going to bring you back into your place of being centered. Like I'm seeing how she's standing on the one leg, right? And she's feeling, so it's that balance again. It's like restoring your equilibrium and restoring your balance. Let's clarify this Emperor here. So we have the Six of Pentacles, which can be reciprocity. I'm also feeling it for this as like the offer, right? Like we're holding the pentacle here again, right? Like the offer, some sort of charity, and that's not in a bad way. That's just like somebody that sees something in you and offers you something because of that. I'm seeing, and it's like it's reciprocated. It's like they offer you something. They see that you have an energy that is beneficial and congruent with them and what they're trying to do, and so they offer that because they know that that energy is going to be balanced and you guys are going to have that synergy. And then we have these, but they both came out reversed, and I'm actually going to keep them that way. So we have the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So coming out of this energy is also what this Emperor card means from you. Coming out of this energy and back into an energy that's a clearer energy, right? Like restoring mental balance. Something about this person's presence in your life is going to help restore you to mental balance as well. All right, let's see the Page of Pentacles, clarification. Judgment. Okay, so this offer, and this is a serious change of perspective or a wake-up call that ends a cycle for you. So that's really interesting. So I feel like this Page of Pentacles energy is just like, is actually just you. So this is you as you have this sort of change in perspective. You realize how much you still have, even though you did lose things. And so all of a sudden, like you get that attitude of gratitude, right? You have this person come in who recognizes and sees your value and worth, maybe when you don't see it in yourself. And this causes a radical shift in perspective for you that really ends this cycle of this right here, ends this cycle and brings you back into this cycle again. This cycle of abundance and empowerment and just like really knowing your worth and knowing who you are and feeling confident in that. All right, so let's get some more cards here for you. Let's see. What else are we going to do for Sagittarius? We're going to do Sacred Rebel card for you guys. All right. And the King of Pentacles somehow ended up over here, which is cool because that's the counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles, right? So somebody who's on your level vibrationally is going to come to you with some sort of offer, is what that feels like to me, like that Emperor energy. Somebody who's on your level or on the level that you are capable of rising to, who's then going to show you that you have that within you as well. And just, or really remind you of that, because for some reason, for a minute or two there, you forgot how amazing you are. And then we have releasing allegiances, number 10. Interesting. Says, it is time to hold on to yourself and let go of another, even if just for a time. You have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and possibilities that are limited to that outdated moded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life, which is what we see, right? So this could be another aspect of the thing that you were letting go of, right? That put you in that 5 of Cups energy, is some sort of relationship, somebody that had a lot of meaning to you, and somebody who you derived a lot of your value from. And so just feeling in that space of loss as a result of that, and maybe not seeing a lot of the opportunities and abundance that were around you, because you're just in this painful process of grieving the loss of that person and that connection. But as we've seen, what you were really doing was making space for some amazing people and connections to come into your life next, that are on your level and are on the same vibration and frequency as you. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new. New connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life, right? So this is those old cycles closing out that we saw with the world, right? But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self-discovery and creative self-expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. Trust that you may need to step back momentarily, even from your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by reconnecting with your own nature in solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth, your own life, and your own needs in the here and now. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. This is a time for self-love, for paying attention to yourself, for nurturing, holding, and being with you. It doesn't mean you can't love another. It just means you need to turn your attention inwards for a time, for some quality time with you. You will emerge renewed, refreshed, and clearer about your journey and your relationships as a result of this. This oracle is also confirmation that the work you have been doing on yourself is working for you. Your level of self-love is growing, and your ability to love consciously and healthily is increasing as a result. Some connections in your life will mature along with you, and your regard and affection will deepen and blossom. It will be revealed that other relationships are no longer relevant to your life journey. You will know which is which because you will feel it. You will feel it most clearly when you have some time to be with yourself in reconnection. If you have been contemplating a change in lifestyle, enrolling in a class or joining a group, starting a project or setting aside time to focus on your inner work, then this oracle comes as confirmation that these things would be supportive, healthy, and helpful for you. This oracle also comes with particular guidance. There is a situation that has recently arisen or will arise soon where you need to back yourself. Don't be put upon or hoodwinked into backing down by the emotional reactions of others. Stand your ground and stay aligned with what you know to be true. So this is the Emperor type energy. This is you embodying that. No matter how wonderful something seems logically or on the surface, if it doesn't feel right for you, it is not for you at this time. Perhaps that will change and it will be right for you later. Perhaps you will step away and realize with relief that you had a lucky escape from a situation that would have ended up necessarily costing you. Either way, backing yourself and not giving in to the opinion of another, no matter how highly you would have rated that opinion in the past, is important. It is highly likely that you are breaking with tradition, with a role model or belief system that you have outgrown. You must be there for yourself because you are doing well, you are on the right path, and you are growing. Well done. So that's interesting energy, because we had this energy coming in that was going to be really supportive and healing for you, right? But there are other energies going on that you're also departing from at the same time. And so that the teacher or the mentor that you're departing from, that's a really interesting energy, right? Because it's sort of like, it feels almost like you're trading in one for another. And that doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that the time has come to move on and to gain something new from someone else. And so that can be part of that Five of Cups energy too, is just like feeling some feels around that situation and around somebody who had a huge impact in your life and you're now parting ways from, or at least that relationship is maybe changing form. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's ending, just that it's changing form. But you have just so many opportunities that are going to be coming your way as you continue to open yourself up to new experiences and new people and new situations. But like really knowing, calling on your own inner emperor and knowing that you can trust your own guidance and that you can trust your own voice and your own instincts, and that at the end of the day, like, you have grown enough to know what's right for you, and you can take that energy and apply it moving forward on your own path. And then of course we have on the bottom, trust yourself, which is perfect, right? So just really, you're coming into this empowerment, like you are in so many ways embodying that emperor energy, right? You're coming into your own empowerment. You're learning that you have within you what you were seeking from others. You had within you all along. All of that wisdom, all of that knowledge lies and resides within you. It's just like remembering to see it, right? It's that perspective, that change in perspective, that realizing that you have so much, and then watching that multiply once you become aware of it and really focus your energy on that. So we're going to get some Moonology cards as well from the Moonology deck for you guys. All right. Sagittarius, end of July. Sagittarius, end of July. We have meditate and contemplate. You and your loved ones are safe. And what do you need to release? So letting go of all that is not serving you anymore, letting go of any guilt that you may be feeling, any sadness, any of these emotions that are really weighing you down, any of these people that you are ready to release out of your life, any of these old habits, these old belief systems, all of this stuff any of the stuff that's getting in the way of you seeing how magnificent you are, just releasing that and really meditating and contemplating and getting into that space of like reconnecting with yourself and not worrying. Like, you don't have to worry about yourself or the ones that you love. Like, everybody is safe and everybody is taken care of. If you're trying to make a decision right now as well, like, meditate and contemplate on that. Nothing will come of this situation. Came out with the situation is gaining momentum. So that's really interesting. So one thing that this card can mean is that, like, you're worrying unnecessarily about things that don't need to be worried about. So you're worrying. I feel for some of you guys, it's like you've been attempting to manifest things and it didn't feel like anything was happening, right? You're sitting in that energy. You're just like, ugh, like, when are things going to turn in my favor? Why do I feel like I'm just losing and I'm not gaining anything? Like, that energy has been gaining momentum in the non-physical. You just haven't seen it yet. So your stress and your worrying is part of what's been holding up the manifestation process. So just letting go of that, remembering you and your loved ones are safe. Everything is taken care of. You worrying about a situation doesn't make it happen any smoother or any faster. All it does is delay that process. And on the bottom of the deck, have faith in your dreams. You know, you guys got the Ace of Pentacles. You guys have people that want to support you and collaborate with you. There are now on the level that you're at and are going to help you to move forward from that point. But it's like you have everything you need within you to move forward anyway. You don't need anybody to come to you and give you assistance. However, you are going to receive that as well. But the majority, like the great wealth of what you have, comes from within, comes from everything that you've learned up until this point, all the ways that you've grown. You've learned way more than you believe or think that you've learned at this point. It's just like really like learning how to tap into that knowing that lies within you, that tells you everything that I'm saying right now, right? And we're going to get a card from the Keepers of the Light deck as well. Guidance for Sagittarius. And we have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Everything is on its way. That energy is gaining momentum, like it said. Like, you may not see it in the physical yet, but it is present in the non-physical. So like trust those waves of inspiration as they come to you. Stay centered in your heart. Stay centered in that love. Just really, you have so much wisdom and knowledge to share, and share that. Share that with grace. Share that with love. Just share that from a place of knowing that you absolutely are enough. You have enough. And you can be that change that you're looking to see in the world. You have everything that you need. All that you need is at your disposal. And then we have charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. So really, we have the pray and meditate, and then we have the connect with heaven. So like talking to your spirit guides, really strengthening and building on that connection with them. And knowing that, like, no matter what's going on in your outer circumstances, you can always count on them and they will always be there. And Lady Venus downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So you have so much information coming to you right now. And that's why that meditation is so important, because you're trying to assimilate all of that knowledge. And if you have too much going on in your head, if you're going through your day too much and you're getting distracted in that and you're not taking time out to center and get quiet, you're not going to be able to hear those messages, and you're not going to be able to get the most that you can out of that guidance. Although some of this truth that's being revealed is just happening in your day-to-day actions as well. So you want to take that time out to meditate and to pray and to connect with your guides so that you can receive those downloads and that assistance that comes from that place of quiet, but also just the way that your life is playing out right now. Things are being revealed to you. These people that need to leave, that are ready to be removed from your reality, you're beginning to see that. You're beginning to see your own strength. You're beginning to see a whole lot of things right now, and more things are going to be revealed to you. So it's once again trusting yourself, using your own discernment, using your own inner wisdom, and allowing that to be your guide. And then on the bottom of the deck, Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice, right? And then we're also going to do a mystical shaman oracle for you guys. So let's get a card for Sagittarius, end of July 2020. A card for Sagittarius. A card for Sagittarius. We have the Andean Cross, number 2. The Andean Cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the 4 cardinal directions, the upper and lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle we all can go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom and to break free of linear time. Sounds good to me. The Indian cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to that which until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you, and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. So saying yes to the new opportunities that present themselves. Learning how to say no and how to walk away when you need to walk away. And learning how to say yes when it's time to say yes. And like the discernment to be able to do that, and how you're developing that right now. And there's just so much. This is just you really coming into your own as far as your psychic power goes, as far as your capabilities and your talents go, and really just seeing that and being free to express that, right? To express that in the world and have confidence in that. If you've been doubting yourselves, like, don't doubt yourselves anymore. You're going to have people that come into your lives that show you how to do that, how to stop doubting yourself, right? That show you and really like mirror to you that you are worthy. But first, like, it's that process of feeling that, like, becoming that emperor first. You attract the energy of people who want to collaborate with you and who want to uplift you, but you do that first by beginning to see that in yourselves. And so you guys are really on a journey of doing that right now, and just really like stepping to a whole new level as far as, you know, if you're healers, your healing practice goes. Whatever it is that you do, like stepping into a deeper embodiment of that. Yeah, just like some interesting, some crazy time travel and different things going on with you guys too. Like, you guys are going to be just on a whole different level when it comes to a lot of the manifestations of your abilities and your gifts and the way that you utilize them. And then we also had number 8, the circle, that popped out at me. So I think this wanted to be read for you guys as well. It says, unification, interconnectedness, and a sense of continuum is what this card implies. The circle reminds us we are all one, dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. The card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever-changing and always connected. Human spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intrinsically connected. When the circle appears, it reminds you that you are connected to everything and everyone, including to spirit. Spirit's essence beats in your heart and inspires you to co-create your world, knowing that you count, that you have purpose in this world. Knowing that you count and you have purpose in this world. Imagine even a smile to a stranger can change the course of a life. When the circle invites you to dance in the sacred steps of life, know that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you could know. Stay the course, keep dancing, and all will be well. And I think that's a perfect place to leave this for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Drop a comment if it resonated. Feel free to like this video, share. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can catch a lot more videos. I do videos on all kinds of different topics related to the ascension and empowerment and just the awakening process in general. There is a link to donate to my channel if you feel so moved to do so. It helps to support all the free content that I love providing for you guys. And yeah, check out my services. I offer readings, I offer healings, I offer a whole bunch of different things. So if you are interested, if you're trying to delve more into any of the stuff that came up in this reading today, understand more what that means for you, understand your path moving forward. I really love I do astrological ascension charts as well, where we look at the planets transiting your chart and where they are and sort of like what those energies and how those energies are supporting you in your ascensions and your growth process. Like, you guys are growing and expanding so much, and it's so beautiful. And just really trust yourselves and know that whatever is being removed from your life or whatever you're being asked to let go of is just making room for even bigger and better things. And things are just going to continue to get bigger and better for you guys as long as you remember who you are. This reading for a lot of you guys is just about you learning to remember who you are and come back into the embodiment of that, because you are magnificent. You have so much to offer and so much to teach, and also, right, so much to learn, because we're all the student and the teacher. And like, you guys are doing that, and you will continue to do that, because that's who you are. That's who you came to this life to be, and that is the energy that you embody. I love you all so much. Until next time.